Oh, hello. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny back at it with another video. And in this video today, we're going to check out the market. We're going to kind of talk about like what we got as far as content and yeah, kind of go from there, guys. But first, if you're new to this channel, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe. We usually go live on Twitch and then we'll just broadcast this out to YouTube. And yeah, hopefully you get to learn about the market, see what your favorite, basketball players are going for right now, and is it worth the cop or is it worth the drop? But yeah, so today we actually got a new person on Triple Threat offline, and it's Ferry. He's golden, man. He's solid. Like, he's standing at 6'10". He can play defense and offense. Really quick. Could Curry slide on next gen, I believe. I'm not sure about current gen, but he's the man with the plan. He is literally the best card out there right now, and he's free. How to get him? Obviously, you gotta play Triple Threat offline, and pray to the NBA 2K gods that you could get this Danny Phantom card, because he's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna check out the market as far as like what's everyone going. I think for the most part though, AK Karolinko, his price will drop because of Danny Ferry, and not only him, but I think Paul George is going to drop too. Anyone who's playing the power forward slash small forward are going to drop. And looking at like our top tier cards, we got a lot of them. We have like Michael Jordan, we got Zion. I think his price will kind of a little bit kind of drop, just because he plays the same position. Of course, you got Wilt and Kareem. They're gonna say the same price for the most part, just because they do play the center position, and you can't really switch them out to the power forward. So Danny Ferry isn't gonna take Wilt or Kareem's job just yet. Now it kind of shows in hand with the domination grind to get Mel Daniels. Man, I'm actually gonna pause to play Mel Daniels. I'll probably play like 1 or 2 games a day just to get him, but he's not a necessity because he's gonna last like all season. And on top of that, if you don't finish the season getting Mel Daniels, you'll probably get him next season or the next. But give or take, he's definitely kind of not worth it at this point in time, especially with Danny Ferry coming out. Alright, so the top tier cards, we're gonna look at the Flash 8 set first with Wilt Chamberlain, DeMar DeRozan, kind of Rondo and stuff like that. As you can see, their price is going for about like $420,000 for Wilt. DeMar is about $300,000, which I think he will continue to dip here and continue to. Rajon Rondo, his price will continue to dip as well, and so is Brandon Ingram. Okay, so let's go back into the main and kind of go from there, guys, while I set everything up real quick. Alright, so we're gonna look at people who I know for sure is not going out of buy now, which is Wilt. And as of yesterday, he was going for about 420,000 MT. Right now, he's going borderline 380,000 MT. So his price will continue to drop as tomorrow's Thursday. And with Thursday, who knows what's gonna be leaked out and be confirmed to be on the team on Friday. Hopefully it's not another center, because I think we got Obi Toppin on Friday as well as a free Galaxy Opal, and it doesn't make sense for 2K to drop another center 4 weeks in a row, but who knows, it's 2K. They can they do whatever they want. Now DeMar DeRozan, he's going for about 300,000 MT still, so his price solely is still maintaining for the most part. Now we're gonna look at Rajon Rondo, and the way we're gonna look at him is actually bid snipe, not bid snipe, but you know what I mean. So I was looking for him, you know, during his theme or whatnot, but because we only got one Galaxy Opal for Rajon Rondo, this is actually the better way to do it. And as you can see, he's going for about like as of yesterday he was going for about 40,000 MT. You could probably bid snipe him for maybe 34, 35, give or take. But let's actually see his maximum buyout. Now on my Excel sheet, you know, rental price, again, anytime you rent someone, so say if you were just buying Rajon Rondo for XP and it costs you about 40,000 MT just to, you know, buy him or whatnot, and then you sold him back for the same price point, it's gonna literally cost you about 4,000 MT because 2K does tax you 10% every single time you sell someone in the auction house. So, you know, it's really important to get a Rajon Rondo at a lower price and try to sell him for a little bit more if you want to break even or make profit. And for those snipers who, you know, are working the auction or whatnot, if you get Rajon Rondo for less than 40,000 MT, let's just say you got him for about 30,000 MT doing a buy it now or bid sniping, you know, you could easily list him for about 40,000 MT. Of course 2K will tax you 10%, so you lose 4,000 right off the bat, but you still profit about 6,000 MT. Yeah, his price is going for the same. Now we're gonna go to Mr. Brandon Ingram. This boy right here was going for about 87,000 MT as of yesterday. I think his price will continue to kind of stay the same for the most part. I think his price has already dipped to a price where, you know, people are kind of okay buying him at this point in time. What I recommend is yeah, man, he's definitely dipped more than yesterday. He was going for about 87 and now he's borderline, ooh, like 80,000, 78,000 MT. So he definitely lost a lot of value as of right now. But yeah, if you were gonna get Brandon Ingram on your team, make sure he has like a diamond contract, diamond shoes. Really important if he has clamps, because I don't think he has them equipped with him right away. So, you know, don't be a first buyer. Always be like second hand or third hand or something like that, because, you know, you don't want to be the person upgrading this card and to sell him at like, you know, dirt cheap, and you wasted MT just batching out a card. You know, pay more for a card that's batched out, but don't overly spend. But yeah, he's going for about 78,000 MT. Now we're gonna look at Richard Damas. I keep wanting to saying dumb ASS, but I'm stupid. So yesterday he was going for about 18,000 MT. Your boy will probably continue to drop, and you know, he's kind of maintaining his price for the most part, but knowing 2K next week, I mean not next week, but this coming Friday, they're gonna drop another banger at, you know, a discounted price. So he is currently going for about 16,000 MT. Use him if you want. You know, he's a pretty decent card, and a lot of people are kind of using him on budget ballers as well as competitive people, but you know, just know his price will continue to sink down, just like what's his face, Andrew Wiggins and Malik Sealy. Okay, now we're gonna look at Jeff Green. His price was going for about 6,500 as of yesterday. I think his price will continue to dip. Yeah, not looking good for him. So borderline 600 MT or 6,000 MT. He lost about 500 MT off of his price. So this is the part where if you want to invest in him, I would kind of recommend it, just because you know, when Jeff Green is going to be out of packs or whatnot, his value will kind of increase. It's not going to be like, his price will never be 20,000 ever again. However, you know, it's probably going to go up to maybe 7 or 8, give or take. So, you know, you could definitely invest into Jeff Green, like maybe at like 4,000 MT, and then wait until he's out of packs or whatnot. Probably not like the first minute he's out of packs, because everybody's just gonna, you know, relist their Jeff Green. So it might take a week or two to, you know, get like 1,000 MT, but at that point in the game, there's better ways to, you know, maximize your MT. So just use him, rent him out, and do his challenges and call it good. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. And if you guys got questions, obviously just talk in the chat and we could go over, you know, whatever you guys would like me to go over. But yeah, now we're gonna look at Tyrese, man. He's a good budget baller, I want to say. Oh, welcome, Dig Pair. What's up? How's it going today? But yeah, he was going for about 9,000 MT. Whoa. So yeah, his price kind of raised up, not by that much, but you know, 700 MT is still 700 MT. You know, if you absolutely need a budget point guard, go ahead and pick him up, but just know that his price will kind of stay afloat at like 10 to 15,000 MT as soon as he's out of packs. He's pretty good. I think Ty Depot is using him on his budget baller squad, and yeah, he will continue to be a good budget baller squad material because of his height. And then Darren Collison, I don't even know why I'm gonna search him up, but you know, he's literally going for a buy now, give or take. So yeah, you could get him for like 1,900 MT. So yeah, definitely do his challenges and sell him back. You know, even if you lose 200 MT, that's not a big of a deal. I'm actually gonna, oh, actually I can't because my auction house is kind of filled. But you know, definitely buy him, sell him out, sell him back, and you're not gonna lose that much, guys. 200 MT just to get like, you know, 600 experience points towards J.R. Smith. That's not a big a deal, but it is a big a deal if you're trying to do it with like Wilt Chamberlain. That's gonna cost you, you know, roughly 400,000 MT, and then selling him back would cost you, you know, 40,000 MT all said and done. That's not worth it. Okay, so we're gonna look at the full price and then kind of move on to the list. So as you can see, you know, Wilt, definitely his prices continue to drop. But once he's out of packs and whatnot, I still think he's gonna still maintain his price at like 350 to about 450 MT, 450,000 MT. So that's the gist of it. As far as like DeMar DeRozan, he's gonna do his thing, but he will continue to drop in price as well. I feel like a good price that I would probably buy DeMar DeRozan would probably be around 250,000 MT. And just to kind of look, you know, I'm gonna kind of go off of Derrick Rose, Dark Matter. Yeah, Derrick Rose is going for about 250,000 MT, and you know, he's probably one of the cheapest Dark Matter cards that you could get in the game right now. But yeah, as far as like budget ballers, you know, Richard Drumas is actually a good one to pick up, and Tyrese. Everybody else is kind of, you know, whatever. And Wilt, obviously Wilt is the one you want to pick up for the Flash 8 packs. Alright, now we're going to go to the mystery packs just to kind of check out their pricings. You know, everybody's at a buy now for Galaxy Opals. We talked about Trae Young, you know, because of his price or whatnot. He's definitely not that good. So we're gonna check out his price as well as Dominique. Again, Dominique is still going for about 100,000 MT. I don't think he's gonna, you know, you might find a couple buy nows like here, but I'm so surprised that there's so many Dominiques when he was only in packs for about like, roughly a couple days, like 3 days. Like, I kind of want to put mine into auction, but you know, I know his value is not gonna be that good, and I'm okay with him for now. Like, he has an extra 6 Hall of Fame badges, which, you know, is pretty cool, and a diamond contract, and you know, probably a $3,000 pair of diamond shoes, but it is what it is, right? Oh, my bad. So we're gonna look at Trae Young, and he's at a buy now, guys, so I would not recommend buying him at 100,000 MT. I think he's gonna go down just like Rajon Rondo, and yeah, he's gonna be a cheap Galaxy Opal for sure. Man, I don't even know why they put a diamond contract on him if you're gonna sell him. His value will not, you know, his value is not gonna give you like, you know, extra 50,000 MT for Trae Young. Sorry. Darius Miles, yeah, your boy definitely took a drop. He was going for about 50,000 MT as of yesterday. He is looking like a 42er right now. So he did lose about 8,000 MT if you held him for, you know, a day or whatnot. And I think his price will continue to drop. Now let's look at Nikola Vorvik. Man, I really need to pronounce their names a lot better, but as of yesterday, he was going for about 38,000 MT. His price kind of slowly rose up, so you're looking about like 40,000 MT just to pick him up. Would I recommend it? Probably not, unless you get like one that has a, you know, the Nike Grinches, because, you know, him base card, he could already shoot. Defensive rebounds are pretty good, but defensively he's kind of trash, and his speed, you know, 80, can't compete with like the likes of David Robertson or stuff like that. Now we're gonna look at Spencer, and wow, there's actually quite a few on the market. So he's going for about like 15 to about 20,000 MT. You know, look for one that has Kobe's, Grinches. I would recommend maybe the defensive ones, just because, you know, he's like, look at that, already better than Dan Ole, and you know, with his hype or whatnot, he's actually going to compete with like little taller point guards slash small forwards better. But yeah, get him for about 15,000 MT. And let's move forward. So Marvin Bagley, he was going for about 12,000 MT. At a buy it now or a bid snipe, you probably get him for about 10,000 MT. But even a buy now, yeah, he's definitely worth 10,000 MT. So he did lose about 2,000 MT if you held him on from yesterday. Now we'll look at Darius Garland. He's going for about like 7,000 to 9,000 MT as of yesterday. His price looks like it went up like 1,000 MT. So yeah, go ahead and cop him for 8,000 and sell him back. You're only losing, 800 MT. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, so that's pretty much the mystery packs. Again, out of this whole set, who's worth it, who's not worth it? I don't think anyone's worth it, to be honest, because Nikola, for 40,000 MT, you could probably get Cat or Draymond Green, who could move and groove a lot better. Darius Miles, he's okay, but we got Richard Dumas and also like Malik Sealy, and as well as Andrew Wiggins, a lot cheaper too. So I wouldn't recommend him at all. Spencer Dinwiddie could be a solid point guard, but his jump shot, so just be careful with it, especially if you're using him. Hey, welcome to the chat, guys. Thank you. And yeah, oh, I forgot about Gerald Green, but here, let me check the pricing on him for you guys. Yeah, as of yesterday, he was going for about 20. He's going for about 17,000 MT right now. So he lost about 3,000 MT if you held on to him. So do the challenges, guys, and sell them right away. But yeah, we'll check out the radioactive set and kind of go from there. T-Mac, Kareem, pretty much anyone can play. The only people I would focus on is T-Mac, because of his hype, and he's pretty good too. He could curry slide. Kareem, obviously. Chris Paul is a no. Andre and Giannis. Those are the four that I would kind of recommend out of these sets. If you're a budget baller, obviously your daddy's young. Ida Tabus or whatever. DBG loves him, but his hype is not there, so I wouldn't really recommend him. Clem Haskins, Ty is using him on his no money spent, so he could be good, but obviously if you really want a better upgrade, get Tyrese. And Lionel Simmons, he's pretty good as well. Okay, so we're gonna hop back into the game and kind of check everything out. Starting with T-Mac. So yesterday he was going for about 550,000 MT. Most likely he'll continue to be that. Kareem, he was going for about 400,000 MT as of yesterday. Still holding his value to his point. CP3, he was drinking that secret CP3 stuff today in a real game, but yeah, he's going for about 60,000 MT still. Probably holding his value at like a 65, but yeah, I would probably not do his challenges, even though it costs you about 6 grand. I'd rather do pink diamonds and stuff. Now AK, because we got Danny, what's his name? Danny Ferry. So because we got Danny Ferry, I feel like AK is there's gonna be a lot of people trying to sell AK. and you know, there's there's a lot right now. Pretty decent, but I think because Danny Ferry could play, you know, defense just like Andre, and he's free, keyword free, a lot of people are selling their AK to try to recuperate, you know, 100,000 MT. But if you don't want to grind, if you don't want to waste time, AK is more than capable to, you know, play the small forward / power forward compared to Danny, you know, standing at like 1 inch smaller, I believe. He obviously can't curry slide or ball handle than, you know, Danny, but he's still gonna be a good 3 and D player for you. Alright, let's look at Yaya. And he was going for about 400,000 MT as of yesterday, and you know, he's maintaining his price for the most part. There's not that much of him on the market, but you know, really be picky and like look for one that has like extra Hall of Fame badges, as well as, you know, fully badge up, because you don't want to spend, if you're gonna spend 400,000 MT, get one that's like good. Because look at this, these are pretty comparable, right? But this one has a Nike shoe, this one doesn't, this one has more badges, this one doesn't. For 40k more, I'm going with this Giannis anytime, any day, anywhere. Now we'll look at Mark's price, Marky Mark. A lot of people are, you know, if you see like some of the prices that are the same like this, that means someone has invested into Mark and they're trying to sell him at a value that's a little higher than what they paid, which is fine, you know, for the most part. Because if you were to buy him at like 17,000, 18,000 right now, it will only cost you about, you know, 2,000 MT to sell him back if you were lucky enough to sell him for that much. Yeah, yesterday he was going for about like 12,000 MT. It's looking like he raised up in price, probably about like 15,000 MT, but you know, for the most part, I would be happy just to kind of bid snipe him and hopefully get him for about 12,000 MT. Woo! Hey, welcome to the channel. Yeah, now we're gonna look at D Wade. He was going for about 18,000 MT as of yesterday. If you're trolling, he's actually kind of rose in price. Probably about like 25,000 MT all said and done. I feel like, you know, again, you could probably get him for about 21,000 MT or even low 20s. So just be picky. There's a lot of him actually, so yeah. Yao Ming, he was going for about 9,000 MT. Kind of slowly but surely going down and down every single day, but you know, do his challenges, sell him back because he's a hot mess. Can't wait until we get like a legit Yao Ming to play on the squad. Alright, so Lionel Simmons, it's looking like his price is kind of going for about like 10,000 MT. But you know, there's a lot of them, so just be picky. You could obviously bid snipe lower than 8,700, or you could even just kind of search for a buy it now. But yeah, I would not pay more than 9,000 MT for him. Okay, as for the rest of these four right here, they're gonna be at a buy now price, so you know, give or take, it's only cost you about 3,000 MT. Buy him, do his XP challenges, and sell him. Daddy is young, really great. Go ahead and keep him if you have him, because you know his value will continue to be high. I think he's like the best Ruby in the game right now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, sometimes I like to kind of just troll and see like if there's any added badges or a diamond shoe, because you know sometimes you could get a really good deal out of him. And although he may not be on my unlimited squad, he will definitely be on my limited squad on the weekends, playing and having fun. But yeah, that is the radioactive cards. I'm not really gonna show you guys the moments card, because last week, you know, the only person we got was like Devin Booker. So tomorrow we'll see if 2K kind of does that trend one more time and kind of show like if we're gonna get another moments player. 331. Let's see what day that was. $331. What the heck? Oh, it's April 7th. Yeah. So they did a moments card last Wednesday. Today, they didn't give us any moments card, but they gave us the best card in the game for free. So I don't know what 2K is doing with the moments card issue right now. It's kind of weird, kind of strange. You know, they didn't do it a lot this season. They did a lot for last season, but yeah, I have no idea what they're doing with that. Anyways, let's look at the top tier cards and kind of go from there. So obviously Dark Matters, you know, you still got Zion, Michael Jordan, Tracy McGrady, DeMar DeRozan. I might delete him off the top tier cards because, you know, he's not really a top tier card. He's more of a budget T-Mac card. So I'm just gonna delete him off the list, just to save time and whatnot. We kind of look at Andre Karolinko's price. Dirk is no longer a top tier card, but you know, I like to monitor his price just because I have Dirk. Paul George, definitely not going for 300,000 MT, so we'll kind of look at that. Pink Diamonds, I'll probably upgrade that a little later, but you know, for the budgets, pretty much you're paying for about like 20 to 25,000 MT, and I think that trend will continue to be followed for the rest of the year, pretty much. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the Dark Matter cards and kind of see what their pricing is, starting with Zion. All right, so I have everything set up. We're gonna look at the Papillons first. So Big Z, you know, he's going for about 350 as of yesterday, still continuing to be at 350. MJ, he's going for about 400,000 MT, so let's just say 420, all said and done. Now we're gonna look at their superhero versions. MJ, there's only one card left, and I for sure think he will continue to be, you know, 750,000 MT. There's a lot of Zions, well, not a lot, but there's more than MJ, and I think because of Zion lock-in is, you know, Dark Matter Greg Popovich is not as great as Phil Jackson. So because of that, I think his value will be a lot cheaper than Michael Jordan. However, you know, you're still going to pay a price of like 650,000 MT. Now, we saw T-Mac already, but I just want to double check. Yeah, he's going for about 422. So give or take, you know, a little under 500,000 MT. Kareem, still going for about 450. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We could look at, I guess we'll look at KD's price. So as of yesterday, he was going borderline 300,000 MT. and you could probably get him for about like 250 to about 300,000 MT. So just be sure to get a badge out one with, you know, diamond shoes and diamond contract. So Luca, even though his price looks like it's 150,000 MT, he's probably gonna go for about 400,000 MT. So same with his superhero set. Yeah, he's definitely still up there. And it's unfortunate that we're not gonna get like the covert guy to be our point guard. We have so many people in that power forward / center position that I don't understand why we're gonna get Obi Toppin. But you know, the fans voted and succeeded. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you comment down below, and thank you for all the support. You know, I think I got like 57 views on my last video, and that's a lot to me, so thank you. And I also got 6 subscribers as well, so yeah, let's try to aim for 10 subscribers by the end of this week, and I guess 100 views on the video. Maybe I'm pushing it, maybe I'm not, who knows. But yeah, thank you, and I will stream on Twitch after this, and we're gonna play a lot of TT offline. Hopefully we get that card right away, because the last time I really tried hard to get a card was the boy Terry the Stringer, and it took me like the whole season just to get him. So yeah, thanks guys, peace.